How about that?
Temperature depending, quite sure, but we'll see how it goes.
Absolutely. Temperature today, no way.
Yeah, it's rough out there. I've been tracking this heavier band of lake snow pretty much since we went on the air at 5 a.m. this morning. And of course, meteorologist Don Paul will be in again this evening. He'll be keeping a close eye on it. But right now, this heaviest snow is working right across the metropolitan area. It looks like the snow may be letting up a little bit down at the Skyway right now. You can kind of see the visibility starting to improve here in the last few frames of that. As we head over to William Street, the snow really starting to stick more so at that location as some of this heavier snow pushes a little bit further to the east. It's just edging ever so slowly to the east right now across the metropolitan area. Looks to be mainly light snow up at Amherst at UB right now, but there are some parts of the town encountering somewhat heavier accumulations, especially down toward Williamsville. Let's check it out on 4-1 Doppler now. Even though this looks like the southern extent of the snow, it's not. This is a very low density snow. There's a lot of air in it, not much moisture. It's not as detectable by radar as it would be heavy wet snow. So this actually extends further to the south, but the snowfall is much lighter, at least in this direction, especially toward Allegheny County, where there are no advisories or warnings in effect. But this is that heavy snow band that I've been tracking all morning long, originating at Georgian Bay, scooting across Lake Ontario, and then sweeping right across the Niagara frontier. But notice there's a slight eastward push to this band right now across the metropolitan area. Even Niagara Falls getting a hit from this, and then the suburbs off to the southeast, extending a little to the north of Arcade as of the noon hour. The snowfall outside of that band somewhat lighter, but there may be some locally heavier pockets, especially on the ridge tops down here in Chautauqua County, the Chautauqua Ridge, and areas to the northeast up toward Orleans County. Lake effect snow warning in effect again this afternoon for all the counties except Wyoming. That's an advisory, no advisory or warning for Allegheny or Potter. The super microcast showing the lake snows persisting across the area this afternoon. Again, I think probably the most persistent lake snows across the Niagara frontier, but that's going to change getting into tonight. It looks like it's going to be more focused on areas to the northeast of the city and to the southwest of the city as we get into the nighttime period. And blowing and drifting snow is still an issue. And, you know, even though the wind speeds in some areas only 10 to 15 miles per hour, at times they're into the 20-mile-per-hour range, it doesn't take a lot to push this really light snowfall around. It really blows very easily. So the road crews are out there working on the roads. They clear the road, and then before you know it, the snow's back on the road again, making for very difficult travel conditions this afternoon into tonight. Tomorrow, the lake snows will start to scatter out to snow showers, or taper off to snow showers, at least in the afternoon. They'll linger into tomorrow night, and we could be left with some scattered snow showers on Thursday, most of it down in ski country, but additional accumulations are still likely across portions of the area tomorrow. 18 right now at the Falls, 16 at Buffalo. We have 14 down there at Jamestown, 12 at Bradford and Wellsville. Take the wind into account, still coming up with a big egg. That's the wind chill temperature here in Buffalo, -4 at Jamestown, and a -7 down here at Bradford, PA, and 3 above at Niagara Falls. Sunset time coming up at 4:41 this afternoon, and the water temp now up to 38 off Buffalo and Lake Erie. The lake snow continues across the area this afternoon, locally heavy in that snow band that I just showed you, cutting across the Niagara frontier. It's going to be windy with blowing and drifting snow and wind chills at times down into the sub-zero range. Additional accumulations of 3 to 6 inches, but lesser amounts off to the southeast with temperatures hovering in the teens. For the overnight, looking ahead to more lake snow, and it's going to be windy, blowing and drifting, nasty wind chills. More of it, I think, to the north and northeast of the city tonight, and also to the southwest, maybe about 5 to 9 or 5 to 10 inches on the Chautauqua Ridge tonight, 4 to 6 up to the north, about 3 to 6 in the metro, 10 to 15. For tomorrow, lake snow diminishing to snow showers, blowing and drifting, some additional accumulation likely, 20 to 25. We'll have some scattered snow showers around here on Thursday, more numerous in ski country with a high in the lower to mid-20s. It looks a little bit more tranquil toward the end of the week. Partial sun, actually, as we get into that should be Friday. The high temperatures actually edging up a little bit closer to 30 degrees toward the end of the week.
Look at that. No snow Thursday, Friday, Sunday.
Yeah, maybe a few flurries, but nothing big.
Nothing like this.
That's
Thank you,
for
Mike.
sure.
Still